Okay, it's time to pick your pet. We love this part of our morning. And look who we have here. Thank you so much for coming. We have so cute Pip. Here's 13 weeks. And explain Pip to me.
So Pip came into us actually as an owner surrender. When he arrived to the shelter, he was just a wee little baby. He went out into our foster program because when they're that young, they need to be milk fed and all that good stuff. So he just came back to our shelter. He's not neutered as of just yet, but I mean, he's a lover for sure.
So let me ask you something, because we always have dogs, right, that come in, and we have a kitten today. How quickly do they go when they enter the shelter?
So they will typically tend to go very fast, especially compared to like last time I had brought Roxy on, and thankfully she has since been adopted. But we'll see the kittens go a lot quicker.
Oh. So let's talk about any deals that you guys have. I know you guys are usually always doing something at the Humane Society in terms of adoption, credits, and helping people out.
We always have stuff going on, especially with like senior dogs or senior cats. A lot of people in the community will either want to sponsor their adoption fee, or we'll have promotions going for the older cats to get 2 of them out at the same time as opposed to just 1. So we're always looking for ways to help get them into homes.
I'm trying to model and position Pip. Look, Pip, we're here. Look into the camera, sweetheart. Listen, Pip is 13 weeks, so you know Pip's gonna go quickly, but I always love to ask you guys how some of the other pets that we've had on the show are doing in terms of their adoptions and whatnot. Can you give us any updates?
So the last 3 that we had brought in have all since been adopted, and 2 out of those 3 told us they actually saw them specifically here on the news.
Oh, really? We love when that happens. Oh. Okay. And you know what? Here's the thing. I know there are plenty of families that have dogs and cats. I know that growing up, I was one of those girls. You know what I mean? We had a dog and a cat, and you have to make sure that they can get along well and play well together.
For sure.
In terms of making sure you can bring your pets in that you already have and kind of test them out with each other, just to be certain.
Yes, so we do that typically just with the dogs. With the cats, it's just too much going on at once, especially in the shelter. The animals are already going to kind of be like on guard, so we don't want to run the risk of that with cats just because they're so tiny and fragile.
And so, a little bit more about Pip, because we still have a lot of time, which I love. Pip is a kitten, 13 weeks, and a lot of energy. Yes, would you say? A kitten, after all.
Exactly. Kittens will typically be spry and light on their feet. They're definitely full of energy. He's pretty reserved, honestly. Yeah. He's a big fan of the chin scratches. I mean, he'll kind of melt into your hand the longer you do this. So I would definitely say he's a lover. He's weighing in at about 3.5 pounds. He would still need to be neutered. So if someone was to come into the shelter today and wanted to meet with him, they could. He would go in for his surgery tomorrow morning, and they would pick up tomorrow.
You know what, can I tell you something before you go?
I'd love you to.
We would love for you guys to bring more cats in.
Really?
Love dogs.
Okay.
Andrew loves dogs. I like dogs too. I love cats.
Okay.
So bring, look, he's over here trying to tell me, that I don't love dogs, but I do. But we love when you bring cats in. Cats are there's something just so wonderful about them, because they're so in their own way. They stay out of the way.
Very
They have their own
independent.
personalities. You know what I mean? You leave the food, you leave the water, and they're good to go. Low maintenance.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
There's a pet for everybody.
Exactly.
And if you like both, you can have both too. Why not have a dog and a cat? The more the merrier. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us as always.
Bye, sweet Pip. Listen, we're going to have details on our website, local10.com. We have that every Saturday morning for you. So you can go there and peruse and see what's up for adoption.